Welcome to Maula Cognition. Today, February 8th, Sunday, 9:30 in United Kingdom. We are continuing to discuss the topics, a conversation with one of the former murids or followers of Sheikh Abdul Karim, who is currently following some Tijani Tariqa or cult, and I asked him. He messaged me on Facebook, so I replied to his message. Earlier we speak about the Gospel of John and Sufi dilemma, which I gave him answer, and much more explanation is given here in the Maula Cognition YouTube channel. So here Jauhar Ali Naqshbandi Al Hassani is speaking. So we continue what he is saying. The Sufi brother says, after I send him, Satan is the Sheikh of Mehmet, Adil and Lokman Effendi, and challenge to Barelvi Sunni scholars, where he said he is reviewing my Assalamu alaikum dear Jauhar Ali. I am reviewing your videos, that's what he's saying. So he's saying that I don't see any need to speak of Sheikh Muhammad as someone whose Sheikh is Satan. So he's offended by I'm saying Sheikh Muhammad Sheikh is Satan and Lokman, and he also says Lokman is not a Sheikh or a Wali, but he makes us see strong ego in his teaching. So he's speaking lots of other things. And he also said maybe you forgot Sheikh Nazim also continues to speak well of Adnan Akhtar to a point that Sheikh Nazim spoke lots of things, good things in a nice way. And he's saying that Sheikh Nazim and Muhammad Adil is playing politics with Lokman Effendi and Adnan Akhtar, Harunya here in this image you can see. But I don't need to play politics, I speak the truth. Maulana Sheikh didn't say Allah appointed Lokman Adnan Akhtar, this guy in this video. Maulana didn't say Allah appointed him or Allah gave him power, tirelessly follow. Maulana Sheikh Nazim didn't say, but Muhammad Adil said. That's a very irresponsible way of talking about Adnan Akhtar. So, but we speak like Sheikh Abdul Karim. We stand for the truth. We don't have any other agenda or playing politics. That's a very important point. Even Allah asked Musa alayhi salam to go and speak to Pharaoh in a nice way. This is in the Quran. That doesn't mean that Musa alayhi salam should say to Pharaoh, "Oh Pharaoh, you have got nice girls." It's okay to say, "You got nice palace. Everything is nice. You are doing well. Leave our people, my people, and give them freedom." That's fine. But Musa will not be saying to Pharaoh, "Oh Pharaoh, Allah has appointed you as the king of Egypt. We follow you tirelessly. You are our king, you are our leader." No. But that's what Muhammad Adil did. So, that's a very important point here. So, Muhammad Adil spoke without wisdom and understanding. Sheikh Nazim spoke with wisdom and understanding. Where was the boundary, where was the red line? Lokman Effendi is to be criticized, that's what he's saying. He's not Wali, contrary to Sheikh Muhammad Sheikh Adnan, who were declared many times as big awliya by Sheikh Nazim. Sheikh Nazim was playing politics with Hoja Lokman and Adnan Akhtar. Both of them met together. When both of them met together, Sheikh Muhammad was again playing Turkish politics with Lokman Effendi. Hoja Lokman also playing his game then, as he played the game of the Taqiyya when he retracted from the teachings before the ulama in UK, to keep them without him bothering more. That's all. That's what he's saying. But none of that implied that he became a kafir at all in any way. But that's not what we are saying. I'm not calling him kafir. He's worse than kafir. He's munafiq. He's a hypocrite. He is doing black magic, witchcraft and honey trap. The one who worships devil is worse than kafir. Kafir might not be worshipping the devil. He might be just worshipping the God and worshipping his saint or a forefather or an ancestor or another heavenly body, not the devil. But those who worship demons for witchcraft, they are worshipping the devil. And beside in your video where you say in accordance to Torah, Allah is moving inside space is just too extreme again. Not even the Jewish rabbis ever again held that, much lesser their awliya. It is the same kind of reasoning of extreme literalism. Please read many words as friendly alive. With love for you, see the Jawhar Ali. May we be servants of the light in the time of Isa alayhi salam and Mahdi. That's what he's saying. So I explained to him, I do not like playing games in favor of falsehood. My games are played in favor of haqq. Yes, I am also playing some games in my Maula Cognition channel. That is to obliterate and challenge Sunni, Salafi, Shia scholars and other religions and their denominations. I am also playing a game. So what? So then it says there, Sheikh Nazim had his different style. Sheikh Nazim did not speak to anybody here. Sheikh Nazim never spoke to anyone in that way. That's a very important point. Sheikh Nazim spoke to Adnan Oktar in that way in his 80s. So the old people with old age have so much limitations. But imagine if Sheikh Nazim was in my age 40 or 50, age 30s, 40s or 50s, you would see a different tone in Sheikh Nazim. You can see some old lectures of Sheikh Nazim and you can see how he addressed leaders and religious scholars and political leaders. He's addressing them very harshly. You can see the conference in America, how Sheikh Nazim is speaking there, how he's addressing people of different background. You can have a look. So again, I explain all these informations, but he doesn't want to listen. The same guy, this Sufi brother, blocked me and he ran away. So I asked him, you will find a different manifestation of Sheikh Nazim 50 years ago or 30 years ago. Before Sheikh Nazim went to hospital, we were booking flight ticket to Cyprus. A week after we booked the flight ticket, we realized he admitted at hospital, and we saw a vision that he was being persuaded by people to give them titles and authority, position in the tariqah. He was very sad about it. There was pressure on him. And then comes Abu Bakr, Umar and Usman and myself. We are taking him into the grave. The grave appeared like a big size double bedroom. And he was gone into the grave along with us. That's how the dream was. These nuts have no connection to heavenly stations. I accepted them as long as they kept their evil to themselves. But when they use their evil to deceive people and to attack me with black magic, witchcraft and all this kind of crap, then they cross their red lines. I warned Erdem, the stupid demon Erdem in the Osmali Nakshabandi, don't cross your lines, red lines. When you cross the red line, it is all out war. And I have warned Lokman Effendi in my private message, I will uproot and destroy those evil who made black magic and witchcraft attack against me, and that's what happened. All of their friends and allies, including the Labour Party, will be obliterated. Labour Party of United Kingdom. Everyone, Keir Starmer, who been oppressing me, troubling me with psychiatric appointment after raising concerns about death cult like Lokman Effendi, other radical religious cult, and all of them will be gone. That's the thing. So I again speak to him about other issues like the Sunni scholars in their views. So Allah moving in the space, Allah can move in the space from in the creator world. According to Hadith, Allah would come to a group of people in a form other than his own form. But the God of the Bible says, I do not change. Malachi 2:6, Malachi 3:6 says there, I the Lord do not change. There are lots of verses, but Allah changes according to Hadith. So even your Hadith books in Sunan Abu Dawud, so Allah comes in a form other than His own form. Then subsequently, when people deny Him, He will come in His own form to a group of people. So those group of people, they are standing where? Within the created realm. So Allah to take a form other than His form is acceptable in the Hadith for the Prophet Muhammad or whoever is compiling the Hadith, but is not acceptable for Barelvi, Sunni and others. That's the thing. I didn't call Hoja Lokman a kafir. He's worse than a kafir. He's one of the biggest hypocrites. Because he's a backstabber. He backstabbed me while he's claiming he loved me, saying, Jawhar Ali, continue your work, we love you. Behind my back, he's gathering his evil cult members here. And if he had real intention, I would have known people who are part of Sheikh Abdul Karim's Jamaat. But there were no connection were made between me and the local followers of Lokman Effendi. That's because he had evil intention. That's why. That's the very important point. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran chapter 9 verse 119, be mindful of Allah and be with the truthful. Are these people truthful? That's what we are looking. Beware of lying. This is the hadith. You can say lies lead to corruption and corruption lead to fire. Do not say that he speak the truth and I rightly and he lies and he corrupt. Beware of lying. Lying leads to deviance and deviance lead to fire. A man continues to lie until he is returned as a liar with Allah. Who is the Shaykh of lies? So basically the Sufi brother opposed the Gospel of John because of this verse being quoted to say that the Shaykh of Lokman Effendi and Mehmet Adil is Satan. Satan is the Shaykh of Lokman and Mehmet Adil. Because when Satan lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. So any Shaykh, any Imam, he is lying. His Shaykh is Satan. That's what we say. So the Sufi brother was trying to refute Gospel of John because it didn't fit for his ego and the ego of his friends in the Sufi order. They were exposed. They are lying. Lokman and Mehmet Adil lying about Allah, about Prophet, about everything, and aligning with the Luton Sunni scholars. That's where the other guy, the Sufi brother, was offended. For Lokman Effendi, we even offer him our house key. We said to him, my house is your house. I will send you a key to America. You are always free to come and stay over in India in our house. That's how we were sincerely supported Sheikh Abdul Karim and his followers, but they were backstabbers, they were Judas. And Mehmet Adil is pampering these Judas, Lokman Effendi, the number one hypocrite living in the Sufi world. Mehmet Adil said, Maulana give him power, we follow him tirelessly. Means Maulana giving power to Lokman Effendi, spiritual power. Effendi Lokman Hoja's pimps and prostitute like fake name Agnes Cloudy Pierre, sending me honey trap and witchcraft. And they have been exposed. And these frustrated idiots then made more profiles and they start abusing my mother and my family. Lokman is giving Mehmet Adil award for his great contribution to lying about Allah and Prophet. Maulana put you there, he giving you spiritual power. So basically the Luton Central Mosque people, this fatwa about the teaching of Muhyiddin bin Arabi, there have been thousands of Adam and we are the last of Adam, those kind of wisdom. Then they said, following all these discussion of especially these points, dotted points, these dotted points there, and these dotted scholars here, Mufti Shamsuluda, Masood Akhtar, all those people, they said This individual means Lokman is not from Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, he will not be allowed in our masajid again. But the Sufi brother from another country saying that Lokman was playing taqiyya with these scholars. So are they happy with the taqiyya? Are they going to accept Lokman and Muhammad Adil again? So here, say that this person is not from Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Why? Because that person teach there were thousands of Adam and we are last of Adam. Who is that person? He is referring to Hazrat Ibn Arabi. Who else teach this kind of wisdom? Maulana Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani teach. Sheikh Nazim al-Haqqani teach. Sheikh Abdul Karim teach the similar wisdom from the same person who said there has been thousands of Adam. So why these stupid, wicked, satanic scholars who claim to be Naqshbandi Qadiri, why they didn't make the same fatwa, the name of Sheikh Nazim, Sheikh Abdullah and Sheikh Abdul Karim? They also teach those kind of knowledge. Anyone who has taken bayat with him, including Sheikh Abdul Karim, Sheikh Nazim and Sheikh Abdullah, must know that their bayat is broken. As first condition of Sheikh in the tariqah is that his aqidah must be sound, and it is also necessary for one to distance himself from the individual and his teaching. The Messenger of Allah said, the hadith is quoting. That's what they're saying. So they're saying that must be sound and necessary for one to distance himself from the individual and his teaching. So the Sunni scholars are telling everyone who follows Sheikh Abdul Karim, Sheikh Nazim, Sheikh Abdullah to distance from the teachings, or from their teachings, and their bayat is broken. So based on this fatwa, not only the bayat with Lokman is broken, anyone who believe in Madhuri, belief theology, and anyone who following the Sunni scholars of England, their bayat with Sheikh Nazim is broken, Sheikh Abdul Karim is broken, Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani is broken, because they teach the same wisdom and knowledge of Ibn Arabi. This is what they should understand. This means these idiots also doesn't have any, their bayat is also broken with Al-Ghazali and Abu Ali Al-Farmadi. They are from Naqshbandi Mujaddidi. So Al-Farmadi is a grand sheikh in all the Sufi orders. So their bayat should be also broken. Al-Farmadi said 99 names of Allah will become the names and attributes of His servant. This is from the book of, this cited from the book of Hisham Kabbari, Naqshbandi Sufi Way History and Guide book, page 111. Imam Ghazali says, I heard Abul Hasan al-Farmadi say, the 99 attributes of God will become the attributes and description of the seeker in the way of God. This means Al-Ghazali is outside Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Al-Farmadi is outside of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, because it is against the Aqidah of Madhuri, the Salafi Sunnis theology. It is against their theology belief. It is even against the beliefs of the prophets of the Bible. Isaiah chapter 42 verse 8. Isaiah chapter 48 verse 11 says, I will not give my glory to another. God will not yield His glory to another person. So Effendi went and denied Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani. Lokman Effendi went to the scholars again, back and forth. He denied his grand sheikh, Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani and Sheikh Nazim al-Haqqani. And he denied his sheikh, Sheikh Abdul Karim, and said, I am also retracting statements about the type of Adam. And he denied all the teachings of his sheikh, and he aligned with these Luton Sunni scholars. Because Lokman Effendi was asking me, retract from my claims and titles and align with him. But Allah made him lose all his titles and everything, and Allah made him align with these corrupt, demonic, satanic scholars. That's what happened to Lokman Effendi. So when Lokman Effendi asked me to retract my claims and titles and align with him, Allah didn't leave him, Allah punished him. Allah made him, Almighty Subhanahu wa Ta'ala made him to retract his statements and align with the Sunni scholars, the corrupt, demonic, intellectual Sunni scholars. He followed them. That's what happened to Lokman Effendi. So Lokman Effendi will not find his any glory, power, or sainthood. That is worse than he was worse than a kafir. That's what happened to Lokman Effendi. And if that happened to Lokman Effendi, understand what is going to happen to his followers, so-called barristers and other crabs. That's what happened. They are busy with the cat sandwiches page, you can see here. So understand this fate of these people. They're playing up with witchcraft. So the Sufi brother sending me message again, oh clear, then does make him a party with Dajjal or follower of Shaitan, someone out of the follower of Islam, a magician, astaghfirullah, even the extreme against him. So I said to him to distance from individual and his teaching. These individual include the three sheikhs of our times, Maulana, Sahib Saif and Sheikh Dagestani. Just as you go extreme again, then he says, just as you go extreme against Sheikh Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum. Then he blocked me, I couldn't send him any message. That's what happened. So the wisdom is to understand this fatwa of the Sunni scholars that actually goes against Hazrat Ibn Arabi, Hazrat Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani, Sheikh Maulana Nazim al-Haqqani and Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Kibrisi. And this stupid Lokman, coward Lokman, he has accepted this fatwa and signed it. And the Sufi brother say Lokman was playing taqiyya with Sunni scholars. Taqiyya is not to play in religious knowledge and understanding. Taqiyya is only allowed in the battlefields during the wars. Spying, all those things. In a state affairs of military and policing, taqiyya is allowed. Taqiyya is not allowed when it comes to knowledge, because says Kunu ma sadiqin, be with the truthful. Sheikh Abdul Karim teach, speak the truth or stand for the truth even if you are alone. This is the sohbat of Sheikh Abdul Karim. It is not Sheikh Abdul Karim's teachings to make taqiyya when it comes to religious knowledge, reverence for awliya or saints or reverence for prophet. So if you can make taqiyya and deny your own sheikhs, who is supposed to be the waris or inheritor of the prophet, who is the mirror of prophet in your time, and you are making taqiyya on your own sheikh and your grand sheikh, how evil and wicked person you are. So it is okay to make taqiyya on prophet if you lived on the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can make taqiyya. The Quran in chapter 2 Al-Baqarah is speaking about them. They are corrupters, they are mufsidun. They say when it is said to them, do not make corruption on earth, we say we are reformers. Allah says they are mufsidun. And they don't understand it, they don't perceive it. Then he says, when it is said to them, believe as people believed, they say we believe. But when they are alone with their shaitan, they say we were only deceiving them. That's another reverse taqiyya. So stand for truth even if you are alone. Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Kibrisi, Sheikh Abdul Karim is speaking. It's not the way of Sheikh Abdul Karim to make taqiyya, to deny himself, Sheikh Abdul Karim and the grand sheikhs, just because some scholars had some kind of menstrual pain. They are not real men, they got menstruation. Satan's menstruation that happened to their mind and their, because the blood, Satan moves through their blood. So they get spiritual menstruation and they are unclean. Their wisdom, their knowledge, their reasoning is unclean and corrupt. So this is Sheikh Abdul Karim's sohbat. This is what Sheikh Abdul Karim says. Stand for the truth even if you are alone. Sheikh Abdul Karim also gives a question and answer session. He says, go and hug Wahhabis, go and hug Shias, but don't come to hug me then. Because he's asking, we need to have a unity and all Muslims are brothers. Some nuts in the Usmali Dargah is asked Sheikh Abdul Karim question, why can't we all have unity among Muslims and do not allow the unbelievers to overcome us? But he's saying, who is believer and who is unbeliever? The Prophet is describing who is a hypocrite, the attributes of hypocrites. When you sign a contract with somebody, you cannot be playing taqiyya. Taqiyya is only allowed in war, in battles. That's a military strategy. That's a strategy for spying for the sake of protecting one's state. It's not allowed in knowledge and understanding. It's not allowed in fiqh, aqidah or tasawwuf. Taqiyya is not allowed in the knowledge, religious knowledge. It's allowed in the battles and policing and military movement. So the sign of hypocrite is that whenever he speaks, he lies. Whenever he makes a promise, he does not fulfill it. And if he is interested, he betrays. You can't practice so-called taqiyya when you make a contract, sign a contract or treaty or a promise with Luton Sunni scholars or Sunni Imams of England. This is a very important point. This is worse than becoming kafir, saying that Allah appointed Harun here. And Maulana appointed Lokman and Maulana put him there and gave him spiritual power. There is nothing more serious than this. We follow him tirelessly because he said Allah appointed him. The same YouTube channel, they deleted this video after we noticed it. Sayyid Nazim and Adnan Akhtar, that was the channel. The guy who put this channel up, and he deleted the channel because when the truth comes, the falsehood become frustrated and they can't stand up. So I'm challenging these idiots, Madhuri, these Sunni scholars of the world, wherever they are, east to west. Bring your truth, I will bring my truth. Let's see whose truth will prevail. And are you courageous? Are you honest people? Are you men of integrity to follow the truth that prevail over your satanic truth? That's what I'm asking you. So this is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intervening on Adnan Akhtar, and he's going into prison because this liar has been lying about Allah and his messenger regarding Harun here. And Muhammad Adil persistently lying. He didn't stop his crap. He's still lying about Maulana before it was about Allah. He only downgraded from Allah. He didn't say Allah appointed Lokman Effendi, we follow him tirelessly. It said Maulana appointed you and he is giving you spiritual power. That's funny. Join him with the coming to Luton and fooling all people, and join him with all these politicians from Labour Party and Labour leader. I don't deal with Labour council. Barrister came with councillor. Central Mosque threatened me. Don't criticize our Sheikh. He did big impact. You didn't make impact. Now go and look at Labour Party and his fate. My big impact is continuing. I will eliminate Labour Party from the face of earth. British Labour Party. Take my word. Everything will go. All falsehood will perish. Whoever you are there. Because Keir Starmer offended me. And strangely, Lokman Effendi also happened to be the friend of Keir Starmer. Jafari Epstein also become entangled by Keir Starmer and the Epstein file or whatever. And they were also offended the Lord of Heaven by using the kiswa of Kaaba, the holy garment or relics of Kaaba. They use it and they use for wrong purposes. And that even led to Prophet ﷺ be mocked by people, saying that Prophet did so and so with so and so young underage girl, and Jafari Epstein succeeded Prophet Muhammad. This is how they are making up things now with the kiswa or black magic or false god worship of Kaaba. This is what they are saying. So you all are under a judgment. So Mawla cognition will continue to defend the truth and wage war against the evil world, demonic world. But we are not doing it on YouTube. We are sometimes just having a conversation with the people who are interested to understand what is the work of mission of Jawhar Ali Naqshbandi Al Hassan. We are not looking to get followers in YouTube or Facebook or real-time followers from this world. I don't need your followers. I don't need you. What am I going to do with you? You will waste my time if you're following me. I have big work to do. I don't need any followers. My work continues when I am alive in this world, when I leave this world, this physical body. My work will be the same or more severe. Witchcraft, black magic, Labour Party, barristers becoming close allies of Lokman Effendi. Like-minded people are meeting, finding their route. That doesn't help. All of your mosques, Sundays, everything will be crushed and obliterated. Because it is a place of demons, Satans. It's not worshipping the Lord of Heavens. It's made to please and pamper your own wicked satanic ego of your religious leaders, your nationalist leaders, Pakistani mosque, Bangladeshi mosque, Malaysian mosque, Turkish Islamic Center. It's not about Allah or Ummah, it's about Satan, it's about ego. So, you will find me waging war against Satan and demons in religions, in politics, east, west, north, south. I'm going to shake the world, the whole world. It's a promise. It's not a promise to you, it's a promise to the Lord of Heavens that He sent me to shake the world. I will come in different forms in different worlds. You need to study about me. When you know me, you will pee in your pants. And when you know what I have given to Vladimir Putin, all the politicians in the world will pee in their pants. That's what's going to happen. Your power and your support comes from Satan and demons. My power comes from the Lord of Heaven, from His Spirit and from His Word. From Asrat Isa and from Asrat Holy Maryam. And I will shake up. All demons will run for their life. You should ask a question. If you think you are so-called waris or inheritor of Sheikh Abdul Karim, imagine in your place if it was Sheikh Abdul Karim coming to Luton Central Mosque, making zikr and then teaching the wisdom of Ibn Arabi. Imagine if it was Sheikh Abdul Karim, they would make the same fatwa against Sheikh Abdul Karim. And then they will say, this individual is not from Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, will not be allowed in our masjid. Anyone who has taken bayah with Sheikh Abdul Karim. Forget about the name of Lokman Effendi. Put here the name of Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani, Sheikh Nazim or Sheikh Abdul Karim. Then the story will be different. Because you are hypocrites, you don't understand it. It is also necessary for one to distance himself from the individual and his teachings. Then if it was Sheikh Nazim or Sheikh Abdul Karim, these scholars start telling you to distance yourself. So now imagine if the Sunni scholars fatwa was against Sheikh Abdul Karim. Do you think that he is going to come back to England, running between Edinburgh and Birmingham, Luton and Manchester to the satanic places and mosques of the scholars, masajid of the scholars, and then saying Sheikh Abdul Karim writing, can you imagine, I am also retracting the teachings of Ibn Arabi from the teachings of Ibn Arabi and other great saints. Do you think that Sheikh Abdul Karim will sign a paper like this and give it to these bloody Sunni scholars? No, he will not. He never changed his words or his teachings. He was a man of integrity, not a coward. Apparently, his so-called waris, he claimed to be waris, he became a coward, a worse hypocrite. If Sheikh Abdul Karim comes tomorrow, after seeing this thing, do you think that he's going to say, this is Lokman Effendi is my eye, Lokman Effendi is my this and that? No. You need to wake up. This should, just like Maulana Sheikh is playing politics with Harun Yahya, Sheikh Abdul Karim and Maulana also played politics with Lokman Effendi. Why don't you understand that? You coming and telling me what I should say about Lokman and Mehmet Adil. Even who are you to tell me what I should say or I shouldn't say? I don't take orders or advice from sheikhs or muris of this world. Because if you want to give me advice, if you think that you can correct me, first understand my point. So you had to block me and run away from Facebook Messenger because you couldn't stand. Just like before your Effendi, Lokman Effendi blocked me and ran away. So this is their state, pathetic state, and these are the people claiming they are a soldier of Mahdi and Christ, and they are coming waiting for the arrival of Mahdi. So they think that Mahdi is going to appoint them as caliph or representative or governors in America, Canada, Australia, South America, India, Africa. These people think they are going to become representative governors and the local rulers of the counties or districts or states or provinces in their place. This is what all of these people are thinking of. When they come, we are going to be the leaders, local leaders. We're going to have our mansions, properties, estates. We'll be like the Ghazi, Kali, governor, local magistrate, or local leader like a municipal leader or mayor or councillor. This is what they are thinking. You need to know that all this crap will be obliterated first. You have wrong intentions. None of you inherit anything from the divine kingdom because you are evil. You are wicked, adulterous scraps. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.